Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Pokemon Moon. I will be honest, it has been a little while since I last recorded an episode of this, so I might be a little bit rusty to start off with. Well, I think I'm going to be fine, like battling and stuff, but I can't quite remember everything that just happened leading up to this episode, but I did go and watch the end of the last episode again, and I just reminded myself what it is that we're trying to do, and the thing we are trying to do is head to Weller Volcano Park. And the way I need to get there is to head up route number 7, I believe. And up there's going to be the next trial that I need to complete. So let's get back into the swing of things, get reunited with my Pokemon. Like, it hasn't been that long of a gap for you, but kind of in between this episode and the last episode, I'd been away for a while, and it's basically been probably about a month since I last played the game. So I don't know if you've ever been playing for a game, not played for as long as that, and then gone back to it. You know, it takes a little while until you go like, oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I kind of remember what's going on here. And it's always sad when they call for a friend, but no one shows up. But the thing with Pokemon is it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you've learned to play a Pokemon game, you remember how to play a Pokemon game. That's generally the way things go. So in the last episode, I do remember I went and did that really epic water trial, and I did I got the Waterlium Z for my Z power thingy. So that's going to be really good with my my new water Pokemon, which I can't remember its name for the reason why I just said. I can barely remember anyone's name as it is, and now I haven't played for a while, I can't remember. I don't know what it's with me. I don't know what it is with me and not remembering names. Like, I just don't remember the names for anything. Like, in books, films, people I know. I'm just really bad at just forgetting everything's name. But it was Dwerty. Dwerty is my brand new Pokemon, which isn't very high level yet. But if we're going to the volcano, we should be against some pretty high level Pokemon anyway. And if they're going to be fire, then I should be able to level up pretty fast. So how do I say? It looks like this is the volcano here. How do I? Oh look, I think I need to go around this way. Look, I think I'm supposed to go down here and then along here and then like through. See, like this little arrow here. I think I'm supposed to go up through there maybe to get there. What does the map say? Route 7 that takes you to Weller Volcano Park. It makes anyone sweat from the heat of the volcano. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get to the volcano kind of through this area that I'm trying to get to. I know, unless I need to go from there. I don't know. Actually, it does look like if I keep going up here, I might be able to get to here and then go around that way. Let's give that. See, as we're already quite high up here anyway. Let's give that a little bit of a go then and see if we can get around that way. And then if that doesn't work, we can always go around a different way. So for now, seeing as we're just trying to get about, let's go and give ourselves a repel. Just so then that way we won't have a million things trying to attack us at every single corner. And yeah, we can try and work out exactly how we can get there. So this basically makes it so Pokemon attack you way less. And then let's go and ride on the back of one of our Pokemon as well. Let's get on the old Taurus and go and blast around on this. And then yeah, that way we should hopefully be able to get on the tracks pretty soon. So long as we don't get attacked by random Pokemon trainers that are hanging out doing their morning, well, evening exercises, seeing as it is nighttime. It's weird because it seems like it's the opposite to what I expected it to be. Like, unless I set my time wrong on my 3DS, I thought that it was supposed to be like nighttime when it's day and then daytime when it's night, basically reversed what it is in real life. But it seemed to generally be what I would expect it to be, like when it's nighttime here. Like, I'm recording this in the evening and it seems to be at nighttime in the game. It seems to kind of be the way it should be rather than the way the game wanted it to be. I don't know, does that make any sense? Anyway, let's switch around to something else, because Pikachu's going to do nothing against this. So I think Poochie's Ember should be enough to finish this thing off with one hit. After doing the trial, I've leveled up so much. Like, all of these Pokemon in these battles and the ones in the wild seem to not be like particularly great anymore. Like, I seem to have kind of leveled up beyond what I should be in this area, which is good, because if we're heading straight to another trial, I'd rather be more leveled up than than under leveled up. So that's going to be really good for kind of these battles here. I should be able to breeze through them pretty quickly, and yeah, hopefully by the time I get to the next trial, I should be ready to carry on. So let's keep Poochie up. to take out this little ladybird thingy. I think let's go for a flame wheel. Like, I think the ember might just be enough to take it out in one hit, but this is even stronger. So there we go, no problems whatsoever. And seeing as I'm gonna take it out so fast anyway, I don't need to worry about kind of doing burn damage or anything. And look how her shocked face at the end. She's like, what? What just happened? Right, so it looks like I need to go up that way. It's a bit tricky to make my way up there. You can see why I gave myself the rappel. Yeah, how can I not get up there yet? Like, there's these weird little ledges that I can't get up. I wonder if there's going to be another Pokemon I can ride that's going to be able to jump up there. But for now, it seems like I can't get anywhere higher than there. So let's not worry about the rappel. It looks like I do need to kind of go back down and loop around to kind of an area that I've been to before. So let's kind of go down to the right, because if nothing else, there's a whole area over there which I know I haven't explored anyway. So even if that isn't the way that I need to go to get to Weller Volcano Park, then at least it's going to be like a whole brand new area that I haven't explored. And as you can see, there's Pokemon trainers that I haven't battled yet, so that's generally a safe sign that you're moving into a new area that you haven't been to before. So what are they sending out? They're sending out a Lillipup, another little adorable Pokemon. I don't think I should be going around with Pikachu out as kind of my first Pokemon anymore. It made sense when I was in the water place because there was just constant water enemies, but like I don't think Pikachu's a good like Pokemon just to have out at all times. It's probably best to save it for when it's going to be super effective against something. Like certainly until I get like Body Slam and some of those fighting moves, that might be a way to make Pikachu really stronger. But at the moment, I'm pretty much just using my Thundershock, which is okay, but it's not the most powerful kind of default normal move. So I might switch around to my Miss Stampy Cat, my Meowth, my Alolan Meowth to kind of be a good starter Pokemon, because it's like a normal Pokemon. It has that good early move that it always does that I can't remember its name, so it's like a good one just to have out for starters. And what was this? What was going on? Pluck. I don't even know who this is for. Oh, this is for Bowie. Well, I never use Foresight, so I don't know what Pluck is, but it looks like we're going to be using Pluck. So both have got to use Foresight and learn Pluck. Is it going to give me a description of what Pluck is now? Nope, looks like we're going straight into the next battle. And oh, this is good. They're using Growlithe, so this is going to be a great time to check out my Dwurty. So Dwurty's a mixture between water and bug. It looks like a little tiny alien with a little spacesuit on. It's pretty adorable. I won't lie, it is pretty adorable. And the good thing about some of these newer Pokemon, because I've like never seen them before, like even like not necessarily ones that have only been in this game, but like any Pokemon that are within like the last probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 generations, because I don't know anything about them, I have no idea what they're going to evolve into. So it kind of reminds me of back to when I, there's the shock face again, back to when I first started playing Pokemon, and they were all new. Like every time I went to a new area, everything was new, and then I'd battle with something and it would like change to something else, and I would have no idea what it's going to change into, and that was so exciting. So it's kind of nice to go back to that, even if maybe you've kept with the Pokemon games a little better with me. Maybe it's not the same for you, but yeah, it's very exciting for me. Right, can I get past here? Hey, it looks like you passed Lana's trial, huh? Why don't you show these gloomy Sudowoodo the Water Liam Z and see what happens? Okay, how do I show it? Like that? Woo! Is that it? No, they run away. Okay, brilliant. She did mention something about that, didn't she? The strange trees didn't attack you, but went running off to the Battle Royale Dome. Okie dokie, it looks like this just means we can kind of skip a whole load of the other area and just go straight up to where we just was. Haha! The Sudowoodo were off like a flash. Once they were reminded of the Z power, thanks. Now everyone can use the road again. Here's a little something in return for you. Mystic water. Ooh, sounds tasty. I wonder if maybe those Sudowoodo ran off to the Battle Royale Dome. It did, it just told me. To try and get stronger. You know about the Battle Royale Dome, right? That's the place where you can enter Battle Royales. I had assumed that the Battle Royale Dome was where you do the Battle Royales. I don't know, I just put two together and I was able to somehow work that out before you explained it to me. Right then, anyway, we're back into town. We're on Route 6 at the moment. Making our way down, we just found a random super potion that someone dropped on the floor. Don't mind if I do it. Oh, look at this poor person waiting for a battle. Look, if you want to battle people, if you got to be efficient about the way you face. You see, facing that way, you're not going to get anyone. The only people you're going to get is people like me that purposely run in front of you. You want to be staring at this road to get all the passers-by. You got to get the tourists. That's the way you trick them. But I'm going to be nice and I'm going to stand in front of you. Just mainly because I feel sorry for old youngster Anthony here standing on the side of the road waiting for someone to show up. So, right then, youngster Anthony, what do you have? You have a magpie. That is a very ugly Pokemon. I have to say, that is a rather ugly Pokemon. I know I was going to bring out Miss Stampycat to start with, but let's see what I can do with this. So, Bug Bite, Spider Web, and Infestation. I don't really know what any of these do. Let's go for a Spider Web, shall we? I don't know if this is going to put my defense up, maybe. Seems like a good idea. That's just put my accuracy down a whole bunch. That's not going to be very useful. No, it looks like I'm doing it for them. Does it actually attack them? They can no longer escape. Oh, brilliant. Oh, actually, if you remember, if we rewind to episode number 6, I think it was. I don't know. An episode ages ago. If you remember, I was actually really trying to capture an Abra, and I couldn't capture it because it kept flying away. And so, if I go back and use this move, that might be my best way to capture it. What do you reckon? I think that is a jolly good idea. But anyway, let's try and defeat this thing. Since my accuracy's down on Dwurtle, and Dwurtle's not very strong anyway, let's switch around to Diglett, and let's give them a go. They used Ember as... Oh, no, that's going to do good against me, isn't it? That was super effective. That was a bad idea. I didn't realize it was a fire Pokemon, but let's see if we can... Let's see if we can just keep this going. Let's see if I can just kind of outforce it anyway with Diglett. And I'm going to be going right past a Pokemon Center in a second anyway. So, sorry, Diglett. My bad. Oh, so if I did get that Bubble Beam off, then I would have done loads of damage against it. But the accuracy is just so low, I don't really want to switch back to it. So let's go and use Miss Stampycat instead. Seeing as I'm just such a high level, I'm sure Miss Stampycat's going to have no problem. Oh, yeah, it's not a Meowth anymore. It evolved. I forgot about that. So let's just go straight in and use a Bite. Even if it's not super effective, it should just do loads of damage anyway, just because of how high a level I am. So there we go. Did loads of damage. Oh no, I got burned from it though. I got burned just because I attacked its body. That is a really good attribute to have, because so many things that like attack with tackle or kind of attacks like that, they're just going to be continually getting burned. And oh, I want to learn a move. I want to learn Feint Attack. I don't know what that does, but let's see if I want to switch it around for anything. Well, let's get rid of Fury Swipes maybe. Yeah, let's get rid of Fury Swipes, because I prefer Swift, I think, over Fury Swipes. So there's no point having more than one normal move. So let's kind of give this move a go in a second, and let's see what it is. I am burnt right now, so that's not very handy. Right, what are they bringing out next? A Young Goose. Yeah, let's just keep out my Miss Stampycat, and let's go and try out my new move and see whether it does does any good against them. So Feint Attack. Oh, it's another dark move. This is quite good to have this as well as the bite move. Seems to do okay damage. And then, okay, then I backed off. I don't know what else it does. I feel like it does something else, but I haven't quite realized it yet. But seeing as the enemies weaken up, if I just use Swift's great because it like never misses. So this is just going to be almost a guaranteed way to go and finish them off. So there we go, youngster Anthony. You've probably been standing there for days with no one standing in front of you. And finally, I purposely go and get in front of you so we can go and have ourselves a bit of a battle. But let's go and look after Miss Stampycat. Oh, look at that soppy face. Its head looks so much bigger than just like the rest of the body, doesn't it? It seems like so out of proportion. It does, honestly though, look a little bit like the Stampycat logo. You got to admit that face, I don't know, just the shape of it and the eyes, it does actually look a little bit like the Miss Stampycat logo, and that is obviously not intentional on either of our parts, but you can't help but spot the similarities. If that was orange and white, then, you know, we might as well be twins at that point. Anyway, let's go downstairs. It looks like there was a mission marker down here anyway, so knowing this game, someone's going to run up to me and just talk at me for about 10 minutes anyway. And oh, we're going to, I didn't even see this one. See, look, that's how you should do it. Youngster Anthony, learn from your elders. That's the way you should sneak up on someone and and try and battle them. Right, looks like we're going up against William here. And oh, I forgot to do it again. I forgot to switch around Pokemon. And oh no, they've brought out a grass Pokemon as well. One of these tree things. So let's go and switch out to to Poochie, because I reckon one flame wheel against this guy is going to just take it out straight away, and yeah, be no problem. So yeah, as I said, I reckon I'm going to go down. One of my many friends is going to run up to me and go, "Hey, Stampy, did you know about this? Okay, goodbye," and then run off again, because the game loves ambushing me like that and just forcing me into these conversations. Anytime where they know where I'm going to go, I feel like everyone groups up, and not very effective. Okay, little Mr. Sneaky, I look like a grass Pokemon, but I'm not really a grass Pokemon. Right, what are you? What about an old reversal? What about an old fighting move? How much are you going to like that, eh? Is that going to do any good? It's super effective. It didn't seem to be super effective. It said it's super effective, but it didn't look super effective. I'm not going to take your word on this one, game. I don't think you are very super effective. Maybe it's just got, like really high defense, and even though it's super effective, it didn't do much damage. There we go. That seemed to do a little bit better that time, but this thing was a lot more damaging than I first expected, to be honest. So let's go and do one more reversal. That should be enough to finish this guy off. But that was a surprisingly difficult battle, considering kind of what I thought it would be at the very beginning. So there we go. Everyone got a whole load of experience. We were able to defeat them. It's going to be good for leveling up, kind of doing this battling the whole way through here. Like, once again, I could go through here and kind of avoid all of these battles, but it's always good to do it where I can. But now I'm going to remember to switch around Miss Stampy Cat and yeah, bring them out first as kind of a good starter Pokemon, just to go and try and take everyone else out. Right then, am I correct? Oh, okay. Oh, yep, I am right. I knew something was going to happen. And do you reckon this is the thing that can jump? Nee-hee! You there, trainer. Can you come to my aid? Over here. Yo! Don't go turning your backside on us. And you're the numbskull trainer from Millie Millie, yo. Those scoundrels are Pokemon thieves, and you're on familiar terms with them? I don't know them. Yo, for real? I am Hapu. Life in the big city sure is something else. Pokemon thieves roam around brazenly. I leave that one to you. Yo, we not thieves, yo. We a legitimate business. Yo, we got straight messed up in Melee Melee. Got exiled to Akala. But we ain't going out like that, yo. Right, looks like we're going in for a battle with Team Skull again. Let's see if my Pokemon were healed up, because I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting just to be heading to a Pokemon Center soon. I didn't know I was going to be thrown into this battle. So sometimes before battles like this, your Pokemon automatically get healed up. Hopefully that's happened here. Then again, they only seem to have one Drowsy. And oh no, they're not. Looks like I'm going into this one battled and bruised. Most of my Pokemon are fine, though. And I have all of my Dark moves that are super effective against Psychics. That's going to be a good starter. And then this Fake Out as well. That's basically just like a free hit. So I reckon I'm just going to use this Bite. Then that's going to be this Team Skull person taking out. I always forget how rubbish they are. Like, I told you it's been a while. I went in to battle them, and I forgot just how rubbish they always are anyway. So there we go. I was able to take them out, as expected. And I wonder who this person is. I wonder if this is the person who I'm going to do the next trial against. With all these losses, we're going to anger our bosses. Those tears taste like salt, yo, and it's all your fault, yo. Floon! Knee-high! Mudstale shall stomp those scoundrels. It'll be a mess to clean up afterwards, but I am willing if you are. Time for us to break out, yo. Gotta tell y'all peace out, yo. I'm not gonna keep telling you this, except when I keep telling you this. You better listen to what my homie says and drill it into your thick skull of yours. Seriously, you'd better not forget it, numbskull. Yo, we better split, yo. You'll be fine getting home. Floon. Glad to see that one will get home on her own. I've got to thank you for that. Give me your name, trainer. Stampy, eh? That's a fine name. I like the way you handled yourself in battle. Mudsdale and I are always wondering all about Alola and trying to achieve our goals, so perhaps we'll meet again someday. I am indebted to you for your aid, after all. Knee-high! Ah, yes. You might want to try your hand at a battle royale or two, Stampy. Mudsdale here thinks you'd be well suited to it, given how strong you are. Is that what knee-high means? Apparently the translation for horse Pokemon is knee-high means I think you'd be good at Battle Royale because you proved how good you are in that battle. Right, okay. Let's go to this Pokemon Center right through here then. Looks like this is kind of where we need to head to anyway. So yeah, that horse. I reckon we're eventually going to be able to ride on that horse. And then that's going to be how we're going to be able to get up those little ledges. So maybe I need to somehow impress her or get a horse in some other way, maybe from the Battle Royale. And then that way I'll be able to make my way up to Weller Volcano Park. Or maybe I just need to get there from a different direction. But either way, that seems like it's going to be a good thing to do. So right then, we kind of got a little bit distracted this episode and ended up doing a whole load of battles. It's been good for me at least, kind of getting back into the swing of things. We met the new character who, as you may expect, I've already forgot her name, but that's just the way things go with me. And we have arrived at the Battle Royale Dome, where apparently this is where the Battle Royale is. So quite fittingly, that's going to be what we will be doing here in the next episode. And speaking of the next episode, as you know, there'll be a link down in the description to it, as well as the playlist with all of the different episodes down there. But for now, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!